Today, you guys can say your names.
Shyu.
Where's the other
Oh,
one?
it's my turn? Okay.
Yeah.
It's what up, guys? Jacob Joneski's.
All right. So what we're gonna be doing today is really talking about like the new patch, and this is probably only gonna be like a half-hour video or something. Um, can't believe I didn't record it twice. Anyways, yeah. So let's go ahead and get into this. So who wants to talk about their character first?
I think it's your turn, Shy. Go for it, dude.
I am a Beastmaster Hunter, and I have been for, well, since I started playing the game, what, 6 years ago?
So who wants to talk about the changes to their characters?
Jake does.
Jake.
Okay, fine. I play a Holy Pally as my main. So I'll talk about them first, and if you guys don't talk, I may talk about my druid. I don't know, but I think Holy Pally's got a pretty decent nerf since last patch. Starting with their CC is a lot worse because now their R, I should say, our Repentance is now a longer cast time by like 3 or 0.5 seconds or something. Not huge for that, but then now instead of having what just happened?
Oh no, somebody keeps
My
moving their
mic.
freaking mic.
Yeah, my mic just was fucking up. But okay, we're good now. And the blinding light, which was a big thing for CC chains, is now a 1.8 second cast, and that's huge. Because if you see somebody casting it, unless somebody's stunned or slowed, they can just run away from the blast radius, which really sucks for Holy Paladins. And now our mana isn't as good because our 4-piece set gives us our holy power from Flash of Light, where before it would give us from using Word of Glory with 3 holy power. So you could double Word of Glory spam, which was really nice. And did they really do anything else? They really didn't do anything else to Holy Pallies. But do you guys want me to talk about druids? Or my druid?
I would say there's more paladin information, because...
I know there's more.
I'll go on with the
You can
red.
go over that.
I'll go on with the red and prot. Shy, you want to go over your Beastmaster Hunter, your hunters all together?
Yeah. So far
Alright.
that I've noticed, there's a talent for Marked for Death, which used to just auto-cast Hunter's Mark for me whenever I use Arcane Shot. And they removed that, made that baseline, so it happens automatically. And now they changed it out for a glyph that heals you for 5% of your max health whenever you disengage, which is an interesting twist. At least it's an addition instead of a trade.
Yeah, I think it definitely helps your survivability a little bit, because your disengage is on a fairly short cooldown, isn't it?
Yeah, if you talent into it, it is. If not, you have either a net or the other ability.
Yeah, so I think a lot more people will probably be trying this, at least trying it out, expecting to having your disengage shortened.
Or post haste, that was the other one.
Yeah.
Is it my turn?
Yes.
Alright, so pretty much basically what they did, the prot pallies, they buff prot pallies by a lot. Like we do a 700% buff to consecration. So if you're tanking, it should be definitely part of your guys' rotation now, for sure. Because it'll help you out a little bit. And yeah, like that's basically that for prot. They didn't really nerf prot, they buffed prot. And
Ret.
for like ret, I was getting into it. Ret, they we do a lot less damage now, guys, but we do more. Yeah, we have more survivability. We do a lot less damage, but we have more survivability. Like we don't die as fast as we used to, but we also don't kill as fast as we used to. So it's pretty much like a 20-minute fight for everything, basically.
And off heals are amazing.
Yeah, our off heals are amazing. It's kind of like we're like another Blood Death Knight, to be honest with you, to be like completely and totally honest with you.
Yeah, it's more heal based now. And what was the other one? Eternal Flame. They doubled its self
Oh,
heal.
they buffed that with Holy. Yeah, what's that feel? I forgot about that. But, I mean, I would still take Sacred Shield in arenas over Eternal Flame any day of the week. But, like, in RBGs, and that definitely I'm gonna run that, which I did before, but now it's just more of an incentive.
Yeah, yeah. So do you guys want to talk about like buffs and debuffs to other?
Warriors.
Or that's a big one
Is that a
for
a
sure.
big
That's a
debuff?
big one. Yeah, they reduced their damage by a ton. And they also made Shockwave, which was their main CC. Now a 60-second long cooldown unless you hit like 3 or more targets. Which, and especially like considering PvP, that's not going to happen that much.
Unless you're in 5s.
Yeah, well, even then, like, it's kind of hard. Because Shockwave isn't a huge range, but
Oh, I got a question. Do pets count toward that? Because you said targets, right?
I believe so. I believe in pets, so like,
Oh, so Stampede,
if a
that'd be
log
fantastic.
pops, yeah, if against Stampede, or if a log pops the imps or
Swarm.
something, that works too. Yeah,
Good stuff.
but I was gonna play this season KFC with the Warrior, but he decided that he was gonna switch to his Druid just because Warriors have such low damage. Especially in
Another thing with
arms.
warriors though, like warriors have been going fury instead of arms because fury's doing so much more damage. Like, of course, like
Yeah.
arms has more burst damage, but fury does a lot more damage now. And plus, with the enrage, you can't be feared because if you enrage, you're not going to be feared or anything. So that's
Yeah.
always a plus, to be honest. I guess to be in a fury warrior. It's what I do on my warriors, fury.
Yeah, Fury is definitely the way to go now because I had 2 people I would play with a lot that were warriors, and they were bitching because in arms, instead of doing like 50k auto attacks, they were hitting like 20ks and stuff.
By the way, Shai, you
consistently.
recording this again?
Yeah.
Cool.
But
Oh yeah, and by the way, guys, this is just like a thing that me and Shai are gonna do weekly. Jake's just a special guest for today. And before
Yeah.
we get like really deep into this, go ahead and hit that subscribe button below or in the bottom left corner. I'd greatly appreciate it. And yeah, so we're gonna keep going. What do you guys have to say about rogues?
I hate rogues. Get out of my game.
Oh. Yeah, they used to be much weaker, so when you're in arena, you're like, okay, which targets do we have to worry about between the warrior or the rogue or, some of the others? Rogues would usually get pushed, like, to the end of don't worry. Or it's the first ones you kill because of being squishier than some of the others in some cases.
But now, especially coming from a healer
Now you have to worry.
in arenas, it is hard. I mean, I could deal with the rogue no problem last patch. I mean, they had good CC, but as long as it was just me and him, I really didn't have to worry too much. But now, because their damage is really good, it's hard to just deal with the rogue on my own. I usually have to have people peel for me fairly often.
What would you say about like Windwalker monks getting buffed and
Windwalker?
debuffed?
They got a huge buff, but then again, they weren't really that good to begin with. So, I mean, that's not a huge deal. I mean, their CC, they have a lot of CC, and now they're damage pretty good. It kind of sucks, but they are definitely more viable compared to other classes.
I can see it. I can see it. What do you have to say about like enhancement shamans?
Enhancement? They didn't really get the buff. It was elementals. Well, I haven't faced an enhancement yet, but I've fought against a lot of elementals, and they can blow you up.
Yeah, that's what
Their
I meant.
survivability is a bit better.
That's what I meant.
Yeah, same with the resto shamans. Their survivability is better now. But elemental, when I did BGs against elementals, they would be the ones dealing me the most damage out of everybody. Even like when I get hit by Destro locks with like their chaos bolts, there'd still be the LE shamans that are just doing a huge amount of consistent damage to me.
Yeah, which isn't too good, is it?
Yeah, no, it's
because
alright.
you're a healer mostly, so
Yeah, I'm pretty much only heals now. I have a feral druid, but I don't play him much. I got him in a 90, then I just quit because I hate honor grinding.
You don't like honor grinding?
No, I don't like playing BGs. Maybe if I just won every single one of them, it might be different, but
Well,
my team usually can't win BGs.
There's no way that you're gonna win every single.
I know. I don't win most of mine, though.
I won a lot of mine just because I'm on the hardest. What do you want to call it? I'm on
Battle group.
Yeah,
The
Yeah, my
strongest
battle
team.
group is really like horde.
I'm on the
Heavy, I
hardest
guess.
battle group, and a lot of us play alliance because a human is the way to go for PvP a lot of the time because
It's true. Just because of that trinket, it's
One
yeah.
good check site I've gone to, there's many sites to go to, but is a World of War graphs. And it says #1 PvP race is human. The extra
That's
damage
true.
seems to make a difference.
Yeah, like
I
that
think it's mostly our racial trinket.
Yeah, that's what I'm getting at. So you can have an extra trinket to abuse.
But you gotta think though. Back in vanilla, we didn't have that trinket.
No.
Uh,
That would have been so useful.
mm-hmm.
Like,
So-
really, they didn't have that trinket, so really, it wasn't the best. But
Yeah, it's definitely better nowadays. Or as the game progressed, we got that.
Well, it depends on who it is. A rogue, I've seen plenty of rogues, excuse me, when it was perception, that they could easily see like other rogues and other stuff and just really screw with people with that extra invisibility sight. So any healers or anyone that would stealth, they're like, oh, I'm a human, I have increased sight, so you're stiffed.
Yeah.
Shai, do you want to go on with? Do you want to talk about a little bit about the raid finder?
Yes. Unfortunately, in the video we captured, when we queued, we lost the first boss. We were straight
I
on the
didn't.
second one.
Well, no, I didn't even record the first boss, so because you weren't in it with me, so.
Right, that's what I mean with the video I have. And it was
Yeah, I
actually pretty
didn't-
fun running around. But, I mean, the difficulties increased. It was almost like an actual raid. So, going to the real one should be really fun, finally.
It is really fun.
Should be awesome.
Do you want to say like anything about the difficulty of the new one? I know Jake's not going to be in this at all because he doesn't do.
I don't PVE pretty much
Yeah.
ever.
Yeah.
We always bickering at each other. He's like, why don't you do PvP? I'm like, why don't you do PvE? We always have a little
Yeah.
problem with that. But yeah, the raid was freaking fantastic until you got to, what was it, the council? Those guys, like, one's like a ninja. He keeps running over like a monk. Just, like,
we
blazing around.
only wiped on it once though, to be honest.
Right. I mean, that was the most annoying one I could think that was for the group.
It's because it's the only one we wiped on.
Maybe.
I didn't even wipe on the first boss today, and it was my first time tanking it on Raid Finder. I mean, I've done it 10 man, so that's probably why I knew how to do it. But
You died in the first video on the second boss.
huh?
Somebody wasn't healing you.
That second boss, I just got raffle stomped like a raffle stomper.
Yep. And then I didn't know where your body was. I didn't realize it was on the other side of the room. So I'm like, I'll try to res you, but I have to know where you are.
I was like, "Where are you?
Yep.
I need my res."
Because the cooldowns are a fantastic boost to hunter capabilities, but it doesn't auto move to res someone. It just stands there and says, "Nope, you're not within my 20-yard range." It's like, seriously?
It's like,
That's
what?
pathetic. Go find the dead body and res it, please. No, it doesn't do that. That's the one thing I wish Blizzard added a smart AI for resing with cooldowns. But oh well.
It's
You have
okay.
to put it on passive, order to go to the spot to then res the person, or run it yourself.
Yeah, basically, it's like, what? Why do I have to do all this just to res somebody? But there's also a nice thing about Quillins. They have they have battle reses.
Yeah.
You know, I want to know what Blade Storm's like on a Fury Warrior.
That's a big thing that a lot of fear is going into. Is instead of like shockwaves, they'll go Blade Storm.
Well, I can't change it right now because my Dragon Roar is on cooldown, and that's what it told me. It's like, you can't change this right now because your Dragon Roar is on cooldown.
This is where you tell it, you stupid.
Yeah, basically.
You are so dumb. For real.
So let's go into the new dailies. What do you guys think about the new dailies?
Finally, there's more honor dailies. That's all I
Okay,
care about.
you. What do you
Actually-
think of the new dailies?
Yes, I actually enjoyed them. They're a little different than some other stuff. It's kind of a, kill this, do that, but any new areas.
That's kind of how it is with most questing now. It's just simple stuff, I guess.
You know what's really funny? Like, when you get a quest that's like, go to this guy, and he's like on the other side of the freaking room, like, Like they're like
Yeah.
they're like 2 feet within each other. Okay, you've done all the quests for me. Go to this guy, and then okay, now that you've talked to me, return back to this guy. It's like okay, I just like stood like a total 4 steps for this quest. That was so difficult.
I know those are so dumb.
That was totally difficult. Hold on, Shaggy. I'm gonna put Bladestorm on.
Oh yeah, go Blizzard.
Basically.
The only thing that was annoying for those dailies for me are when you have to kill the 150 roaches. I'm like, you know how much time you have to waste to find those things?
Oh yeah, that's
You have to look for the pools of them to be worth anything.
Bladestorm. Fury Bladestorm.
Hey, what level is your warrior?
85.
Almost wish you were a Death Knight. Bone Storm!
That would be kind of cool.
I love that sound.
I kind of wish I was Arthas.
That'd be pretty legit. I think they should have like a vanity item that could turn you into Arthas from like a raid or something.
Alright, so that did nothing for us, basically. I got one more character I could do this on, which is my Death Knight.
I've been thinking about leveling a DK. Unholy's looking pretty good this season.
So yeah, their dots are OP.
Yeah, that's what I've seen. Like one of the guys I play with, Michael. Yeah, you guys know him.
I beat him then a duel
Yeah,
yesterday.
well, because he's dumb and he plays blood, but
He knows how
whatever.
to play it though, is the funny thing.
No, the funny thing is though, he called me out and still lost. Like he's like he was talking like Jake, wasn't he talking like
Yeah,
mad
he was
shit?
talking mad trash.
Like he's like, I'm gonna kill this guy. I'm so much better than him.
beat him on stream.
I'm so much better than him. Oh, I lost on stream. What a retard.
Yeah.
I'm actually sorry I missed that because I love when he gets called on his crap. When he gets cocky is when he loses. It's quite funny.
Yeah.
Like he shouldn't have called me out. Like I told him before we started dueling, didn't I? I was like, you know, you're going against a guy who's almost been Gladiator twice on Burning Crusade and on Wrath of the Lich King. He's like, I don't care. I'm still gonna win. And what ends up happening?
He just gets pooped on.
Like
Done pooped on.
I tried to tell him. I tried to straight up tell him at all costs. Like I did try to tell him. I tried to warn.
Yeah, I remember I tried to do twos with him, and he went blood, and I told him not to, and he just could not kill anything, and I kept telling him, if they have a healer, we are not gonna win.
All right. Let's get back on the topic of what we're on though before we get too far off topic. So, anything else about patch like 5.2 you guys can think of that's like important or?
I like the new PvP tab UI thing.
Oh, love that.
It took a
Yeah,
second to get used to, but it's so nice. How it's all in one place and easy.
I love that. I really
It's a
do.
little odd to use some of the settings because I'm like, I'm just gonna right click it. Nothing happens. Nothing happens.
Yeah,
Dang it!
at
Right click.
first.
You have to go to your own exact name to do any certain settings. So I'm like, wow, that's a little specific for how open they just made it. But
Yeah.
very lovely detail and use. You can just like,
Yeah.
I'm just gonna click
It
this and
looks
know
really
exactly
nice.
what I need.
Are you logging on another character, Shyu, for this?
I'm on one, yeah.
All right, cool. And then yeah, like I must say I am pretty satisfied with patch 5.2.
I am too, I gotta say.
I'm not even gonna lie.
Oh.
Like
Yeah, I got some. The dire horn pets.
yes, me and you farmed like a whole night.
No, that's
thing.
well, yeah, that's the NPCs you fight. It wasn't about
I
taming
mean,
them. I tamed
even with
one.
my nerfed to holy pals, I'm still alright with it. I mean,
Yeah.
like, it seems
I'm okay with the nerf to like
I'm
retribution.
kind of excited for the new
It's kind of like
season.
it's kind of like us retribution paladins are kind of like blood death knights now. We just don't die.
You know
a little
how many
bit,
times
yeah.
I fought Rhett and I hated it
I
because
don't
it's
know.
either they burst and you die,
Your
or they're
burst is
sitting there
up,
pathetic.
which is nice.
I mean, Shyu can still beat me. That he beat me on stream, so he has a reason to brag. But
He's a BM hunter, what do you expect?
no, but he
See
beat
what?
me
See
on-
what's with that crap? No, it's not just because I know what I'm doing. As well.
I know you know what you're doing. I've played with you before.
But he beat me on stream. He has a reason to brag.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Like for real, he has a good reason to brag. He's just like, oh yeah. Second time he beat me. This time he didn't cheat.
I didn't cheat the first time. You keep saying
You
it.
launched me off a roof. You cheated.
I did not. You tripped, and I can legitly say that. Even though yes, it's not a function in the game, you legit tripped within the game. You fell off the roof.
I did. It was really my fault. He didn't really cheat. He's beat me twice fair and square.
Whenever I duel people on
You know what's funny? I've been playing longer than you.
I somehow doubt that.
No, I've been playing since vanilla.
Yes, in terms of actual start date you were, but as far as play time.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you what my paladin's playtime is. But no, like I've been playing longer than you, and you're still better than me. It's weird. It's weird. It's weird. It's weird.
It's all about classes, dude.
It's all about
I'm
knowing.
telling you.
Back in,
I mean,
back in back in vanilla, it used to be all about skill. Like,
pretty much.
like
It was
like
nice.
if you were somebody and you could take on like 3 or 4 people, oh my god, you were good.
Yeah.
Because BC was still like that. You have a 3-person
B-
quest, you
it's
needed
true.
3
BC really
people.
was like that.
Yeah.
I mean, I remember in arenas when I used to do them in BC, they were fun as shit because every class was balanced.
No.
It's
Well,
not
yeah.
like you had to be scared of certain classes. I mean, different comps
Well,
have to be
mages
scared of
were
different other different
mage-
comps. But
mages were overpowered, but
mages are always good though. So
But back in,
mages never got much worse.
I mean, it is skill based in BC. That's why I loved it so much. Because I'm like, okay, I have blue gear on. Hunter, I never see a BM. They all suck or whatever excuses I hear. And I can go solo 3-person quest by myself. And that was like unheard of for a Hunter to do. So I was like, frick, I know what I'm doing. It won't let me enter Karazhan. I've entered too many instances recently.
oh, and it looks like I'm doing this without you.
Yeah, I remember
If you're cool with that.
That's fine.
BC. I played a Scooby-Doo cleave, and it was one of the funnest times I've ever had.
I'll just
Do you guys
walk
know what
around.
Scooby-Doo cleave is?
No, I haven't. No. A lot of the times I just do KFC.
Oh yeah, KFC used to be. They're not quite as good anymore though. Wait, you do
Well-
KFC? What did you play back then?
I've always been a paladin, but it's not like really KFC. It's something else, but it's
Wait,
kind
what were you playing?
of holy.
Oh, you played Holy with KFC. Okay,
Yeah.
that makes sense. It's definitely. I was gonna play KFC until there was big nerf to Warriors and then the nerf to Holy Pally, which wasn't that big, but we decided it best to do like we're probably gonna do something with a Feral Druid and like a Wool Hunter.
So basically, have we basically covered everything on patch 5.2?
Basically, yeah, basically.
Other than the dire horns.
Okay, go ahead and cover the dire horns then.
Yep. They seem to be an interesting pet. They have this special ability. It's a small cone where it blocks all or deflects all spells that are cast in front of it. The only weakness is that it literally sits still to do so. So if you're fighting a range, that's kind of that's great, but you lose out on damage. But you don't get hit. But
Yeah.
it depends on tactic. It's more of a stationary defense than a mobile, and mobile's highly required for arena. So I wouldn't
Yeah, I
recommend
think
it.
that's more of a PvE pet kind of thing.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think that'd be
Caster
good then, though.
It seems like it's like a tanking spec or a tanking pet.
Yeah, it is. That's even how you tame it is as a tank. So
But no, basically, I think we've covered everything. Is there anything else you guys want to cover?
I'm good.
Not really.
Shall you?
I'm good.
All right, so if you guys are wondering when we're going to do the next version of this, me and Shayu plan on doing this every Thursday. Jake's only a special guest. He might be in more of them. And we might just keep bringing more and more special guests in. If you guys want to be in this, did I say this in the last video? Do this or leave a
Yeah,
comment
you
below.
did.
All right, so leave a comment below. I will do random.org. I will choose a number. Whoever wins, wins. And yeah, so basically have fun, I guess, guys. This has been Andaull, guys, and I'm out. Later.
See you guys. This is Jake from Your Random Heroes, and I'm out.
Sherry's here.
Oh,
Take care, all.
sub to my YouTube.
Their YouTube will be down in the description below, by the way, guys. Thank you.